Knowles will kick this deep to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Knowles. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Number 58 with the defensive score.
Now the try here for the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Breaks free. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings up 4th now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Trucks through the defender. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And the Seminoles trying to cash in here in the red zone. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
They're going to run it here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away.
Florida State 14, Georgia 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. Oh, and he fumbles. It's a turnover.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here comes a handoff.
Ball carried by the running back. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? A handoff to the back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Same tailback, another carry. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11.
Get set.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And the quarterback dropping back. He slings this one deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And there's the handoff. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 21, Georgia 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The Noles looking to keep this drive rolling. And then first down, they go right back to him. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Knowles line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. The Seminoles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Back in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's McCoy. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
Touchdown. Number 4 with the carry.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Extra point.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good.
That makes the score Florida State 28.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 18 set to kick this one away.
Returner choosing to field this one. Out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's White. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finding space at the 20. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. And the single back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And now they'll set up for the point after. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Florida State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Get some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here, but he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. And let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's got it near the end zone. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that is a big-time play.
Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Georgia.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going to try to use his legs here. He's swarmed by the defense.
On strength. He's tackled at the 22. Third down coming.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
First half. Here's the score. Florida State 28.
The Bulldogs will kick this deep and begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Gonna run it. It's Davis. Runs right over the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. And this one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. From the receiver. First play of the drive to come out throwing. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's McCoy. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. They'll try the right here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he throws his third interception of the day. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff to the right side. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Touchdown, Florida State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
42, Georgia, 7.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pass rush closing in.
Brings up second down.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Grab down the middle. It's Tuggle. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. What out of the 46, good enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, pass caught. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot back.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick off.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Florida State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter.
Florida State 42. Georgia 14.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Direct snap to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Florida State.
Got it.
First down and 10 now. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Tackle is made at the 19. Brings up second down.
On the set.
The Noles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Belly starter.
On the ground, it's Davis. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's McCoy. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions.
Touchdown, Noles. And the beatdown continues.
Florida State. Number 5.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Florida State 49.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Number 18, set to kick this one away.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Looks like he's going to run it. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's running out of time here. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he's throwing for it on fourth down, trying to extend the play. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he pulls in the catch. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking to throw yet again. Looking to scramble now. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On the double.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
Easy.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarter.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. Here's Parker. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the route is on. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more.
That makes the score.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Georgia, 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Handoff on a single back formation. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fighting him off. Oh, they've got him there. The defense gets to him. Never had much of a chance, and that is the final play. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.